What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
Great.
Megan, how are you? I'm great. Welcome, everybody, to day 10. Today is February 10th. If you didn't know, now you know. Today is February 10th. My name is Aubrey.
And I'm Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Aubrey.
It's wonderful to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I feel like we've known each other for a long time.
I feel like we've been married for a long time.
Yeah. That was weird.
In a good way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. What does that mean?
It means nothing.
Well, it's 11:05 where we are. Whatever time it is where you are, your life just got better because we're live. And hopefully we make people's lives better. Man, I need a haircut so bad. I had to cancel my last haircut because of the ice. Ice, baby. But so it's been a good day. We just had some friends over, and
today was a really good relational.
Can you talk in your mic, please?
Today was a very good relational day.
Why don't you put it up? Perfect. You're such a nerd. You always go like this, and then it just sounds so much better like this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to do with you right now. You're about to be expelled.
Expelled.
It was a good day.
Detentionized.
Did a lot of video editing today. That was a lot of sitting.
Yeah.
And I didn't work out. Dang. But I did have the opportunity to sing at a funeral today.
Yeah.
And it was probably one of the happiest funerals I've ever been to before.
That's awesome.
You know how everybody calls it celebration?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't all feel like a celebration.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this one really felt like a celebration. Of course, it's a family in our church. Well, was in our church. And
yeah,
the grandma died. So she was like 86, lived a full life, just lived a full life.
Yeah.
And was a great person.
Sweetest lady.
So
she used to come in to church on Sunday mornings and she'd say, "Oh, hey, little pastor's wife." She was a pastor's wife too.
Yeah, she was a sweet lady. Did you know they pastored like 7 churches?
Wow. No, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Wow.
But anyway, so I sang at that funeral today. And that's kind of like what I wanted to just bring up tonight. Did you have anything that you wanted to bring up?
About this topic?
Anything. Did you have an amazing quote or anything today?
No amazing quote. I can find one if you want me to.
Well, I have a quote.
Okay.
And this was by my friend and the guy who spoke at... My friend. Oh, that's funny. So when we lived in Miami, Florida, I've realized I have to start saying Miami, Florida.
Oh.
Because some people think you're talking about Miami, Oklahoma.
Indeed.
And you're just saying it wrong.
Miami.
Talking about Miami, Florida. Anyways, when we lived there, we used to go to the subway underneath the Dadeland Target. Remember that? Mm-hmm. And there was this guy that worked there, and he was from somewhere else. I don't know, probably South American, something.
Yeah.
And he used to always go, "Oh, my friend." Every time we walked in, "Oh, my friend." And then he worked at some Coral Gables Pizza. Yes.
And salads.
And we used to go there all the time. Mm-hmm. And he started working there. And we walked in one day. He's like, "Oh, my friend." Oh, that was great.
It was awesome.
Man, was he a good employee? Because he sure was a nice guy.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't ever remember thinking like, man, that guy's really nice, but he's bad at his job.
No, I mean, at the Subway, I always remember he did good making our sandwiches. And
it's because you were his friend.
My friend.
Anyways, so my friend. That got weird.
Literally every time Aubrey says my friend, I always think in my head,
my friend. Pastor Matt Nelson, City Church.
Yes.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, was there, and he spoke, and he said something that really inspired me. He said, inheritance is what you leave for someone. Legacy is what you leave in someone. So,
Inheritance is what you leave for somebody. Legacy is what you leave in somebody.
yeah.
That's good.
I was like, dang, Matt bringing the fire. It was incredible. And that was his grandma, too. So he was holding it together and dropping bombs at the same time.
Wow.
Which was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But he said that inheritance is what you leave for someone. Legacy is what you leave in someone.
Wow.
So that was just that hit me. And, you know, I'm a very reflective person, which, by the way, tonight's episode is brought to you by Sonic, America's Drive-In right here.
Yep.
Be sure to download the Sonic app where you can get half price off drinks anytime, any Sonic, anywhere in America.
Anywhere.
America's Drive-In. Download their app tonight.
More than 1,000 drink opportunities.
Operations. Combinations.
Combinations.
There
That's
it
the
is.
word.
We're not really sponsored by Sonic. We just decided that we'd shout out something every night like we are sponsored, but we're not.
Yeah.
Anyways, Matt Nelson.
Fake it till you make it, right?
Oh, I hate. That is like oh my gosh. That makes me want to go. I need a throw up sound on here. I hate that. I preached 2 full messages on fake it till you make it. Do you remember that? I watched one the other day. They were really good.
Really?
Yeah. I need to watch the second one. But anyway, so Matt Nelson said that, and I'm a very reflective person. And so, of course, just hearing the people talk about this lady's life. And when he said that, it was like, man, she didn't leave just stuff. Like, she didn't leave something for them. Like, she impacted them to where it was legacy.
Yeah.
Like, she left something in them, character, taught them all these different things, you know?
Wow.
And I was like, man, that is so cool. So I started reflecting and asking myself questions. And at first you just ask, you know, like, what do I want to leave behind? And you should leave inheritance. I mean, the Bible talks about, you know, leave your kids in a good spot, you know, but legacy is even more important. And I loved how he separated that, like inheritance and legacy. And more than anything, like what we want to leave our kids is being a model of what it looks like to follow Jesus. Be a model of what a healthy, godly marriage could look like, because there's not a whole lot of healthy marriages or godly marriages, right. You know? I mean, we've been married 17 years now. And people are like, oh my gosh. For me, that's like, my parents have been married 40, almost 50 years, something like that. You know, so for me, that was normal. But now it's so rare that somebody's even married 17 years.
Yeah.
You know?
I was hanging out with...
Hey, if you're jumping on, say, hey, welcome. We're just talking about, I sang at a funeral today, and it got me all up in my feels.
All up in my feels.
And so I started reflecting on life. What kind of legacy are we leaving?
Yeah.
Love it. What were you going to say?
I was going to say I was hanging out with a friend last week, and she, you know, is a newer friend, newish, and, you know, doesn't know like a whole lot about our story or whatnot. We were just talking about, you know, marriage and having a family and having kids. And she was telling me, you know, I didn't ever have like parents that were, you know, like her parents never got married.
Yeah.
They were together, but they never got married, and then they separated, and her, you know, her dad was an alcoholic, and she's like, I just have no clue of what like a healthy marriage looks like. And she's like, I'm like scared to death of getting married.
Wow.
And I don't want it to be to somebody who is with me because they don't want to be alone. She's like, she's like, you know, so I have no clue what it looks like. And
wow.
It was very, you know, interesting. Like, you just kind of forget and take it for granted. I mean, my parents were married for 15 years, and then my dad died.
Yeah.
And so my mom was a widow for long time, but your parents, like you said, have been married for so long. So, you know, we've seen healthy marriages, but that's really like, that's rare.
Yeah. Well, that was it. And you start reflecting about that stuff. Like, what kind of legacy am I leaving?
Yeah.
You know, and it makes you really start thinking like, what really matters? Anytime death is involved, it automatically whether it's close to you or even from afar, like I was today, you know, it always causes you to reprioritize
Yeah.
because it's so final. You know what I mean? And so I started thinking about, man, am I leaving legacy? What kind of legacy? Who am I leaving a legacy in the people that I want to leave a legacy in? Or are other people stealing all my time and energy, you know? And we have conversations about that, you know, being intentional about being with the people that you know are in your life for a reason.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's not for very long, and sometimes it is, you know? In fact, we just had friends over that were very close to us for years and then moved, you know, and they were in town. So
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah.
But there's seasons like that, you know? Anyway, so are you investing in the legacy, leaving legacy in people that you know you should be? You know, obviously that starts with your family.
Right.
And then I wrote this question down. How would I live different if I knew my day? Like if I knew
Your final day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the reality is not everybody lives to be 86. And, you know, like you mentioned, your dad was
48.
a tragedy.
Yeah.
It was trauma. You know what I mean? So that doesn't always happen that way. And it kind of sparked me like, holy crap. You know what I mean? Like, am I living today like it could be my last? And I don't mean reckless. You know, I'm not saying like live reckless. Just when it comes to this idea of legacy, am I living today like it could be my last?
Yeah.
You know? Or am I spending all my time? Am I not even where you spend your time? Am I just wasting time?
Yeah. That's good.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, so I would pose that question to you. How would you live different if you knew your day? And by day, I mean the day you left the earth.
Right.
You know? How would you live different if you knew your day? And what would it look like if we lived every day like it was?
Live like you were dying.
Oh, my gosh.
Dun, dun.
Isn't that Tim McGraw?
Yep.
Oh. Well, we just got canceled. Not in Oklahoma. We'll probably have 1 million people on here now like, oh, Tim McGraw, I heard they sing that over there on that tabletop.
That tabletop?
The tabletop over there, I heard they be singing some Tim McGraw. I'm not making fun of Oklahoma. I'm sorry.
Tim McGraw.
I think I'm like one of the only people in Oklahoma that doesn't love country music, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
we went to a Keith Urban concert a few months ago, and Aubrey literally knew 0 songs.
I know who Keith Urban is because he's on American Idol. He does that little shimmy thing that he does. But yeah, we went and people are singing the songs, and I'm like, I do not know a single song. But he was a good performer.
Yeah, he was great.
He was a great guitar player.
Great performer.
I wouldn't have paid for a ticket. Somebody gave it to us, but
yeah.
But
I enjoyed it.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of low key like country music though. Low key.
Not really.
You like the new country though.
Well, but I know a lot of the songs because my sisters used to. Well, they still do.
Yeah.
Listen to a lot of country music, so I listened to it growing up.
Yes.
And so I just know.
You know a lot of songs though. Like you know a bunch of songs that were like from before you were even born.
Oh yeah, not country songs.
No, but like old songs.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I think it's listening to 98.9
Kiss FM.
Kiss FM. The first bank that I worked for, we listened to 98.9. So they play like all of the old like 80s songs, and that's how I.
You already knew them though.
Yeah, probably.
You did. I'm really gonna put you on like that singing bee thing one day.
That'd be fun.
I don't even know if that's still a show anymore. But it was like where they play part of the song and then they stop it and you have to finish it. Mm-hmm. You would crush that. You and Hadley would be like an insane team.
Yeah.
Hadley's our daughter, by the way, if you don't know who Hadley is. But anyways, so that was just something I thought about today. Inheritance is what you leave for someone. Legacy is what you leave in someone. Right? So what do you want your legacy to be? Who do you want to leave your legacy with? And how would you live different today if you knew the day that you were going to leave this earth?
Good.
Are you about to cry?
No.
Oh, it looks like you're about to cry.
No.
No, you're just tired. Did you yawn?
I did.
You yawned internally. You hit it well, but then I saw like tears in your eyes. Anything you have to add to that?
No, I mean, that's really good. I think
what would you do different?
Probably spend less time mindlessly scrolling social media and repurpose that time. You know, I think sometimes I spend time doing that, and then I think, oh, that was such a waste of time.
Or spend time that's helping you.
Yeah.
Like watching this right now is actually helping you.
Yeah.
It's inspiring you to make changes in your life.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's I'm not saying there's bad things about there's
I didn't take it that way.
There's
I'm
good
just
things
saying
and bad things about social media. I'm just meaning like the mindless just.
There's information that you.
Yes.
I think sometimes I think about things that don't matter too much, probably. Like work type stuff or.
Yeah.
You know.
So earlier at basketball, Hart had basketball practice, our son, tonight, and I took him. Aubrey was here working on some stuff, and I got a phone call. Like, I was supposed to FaceTime with a friend that just moved, and she was running behind, and so it ended up being during basketball practice. And so Hart's practicing basketball. What? Why are you laughing?
I just thought of the word that you have been mispronouncing, but we're not going to say it here.
No, we're not.
You said deering? I say during.
During?
Tearing would be like DEERING.
During?
During.
I was talking to her during
during
basketball practice. Anyway.
Thank you for the heart and the thumb, whoever
guys.
just gave us that. They're probably happy you pronounced it properly.
During?
So I was
FaceTiming my friend who just moved.
Yes. And
came out, basketball practice finished, and Hart goes, "Mom, where were you?" And I was like, "Oh, I was talking on FaceTime."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, I had like 5 good blocks."
Oh.
And he was like, "You missed it."
Oh.
I was like, "I'm so sorry."
Just devastated.
Yeah. He was like, "You missed it." And the assistant coach, he told me, "Good job."
Oh my gosh. Like, golly.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So it's like, I mean, it's a good conversation too, like with my friend, like it was good. You know, I felt like that was a purposeful conversation, but then I feel bad because I missed, you know, a moment.
Yeah. Well, that's like this morning. Our kid Hadley's like, I have a performance. Are you coming? And we're like, what? Which, if there's anybody from Monroe, I'm sure we missed an email somewhere. So I'm sure somebody communicated it.
Well, I went back. It said 50s. Like it just,
I knew it was 50s day.
It just said 50s day.
But I didn't know there was a performance, a fifth grade performance.
I'm sure we missed something.
But anyways, we didn't know. We find out this morning from Hadley, which she should have told us anyways.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Are you coming?" And I'm like, "I have to go sing at this funeral." And so I was like, "No, like we're not coming."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like sad. You could tell she was sad, like on the way there. So I'm like looking up, okay, how long is it going to take me to get to this place? What time do I need to leave? And I'm like, okay, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be, I may have to leave early, but I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I go, and you should have seen her face when she saw me. Like it just lit up, like so excited that we were there.
Aww.
Or that I was there.
Yeah.
But you were there with me in spirit.
In spirit.
Yes. But I was shocked. Did I send you that video of her dancing?
Yeah, she did really good.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's crazy the things these kids learn at school. I was like, what in the world? When did you learn how to dance?
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, yeah, but that is one thing, taking those little moments. And those little moments mean so much to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid to us, but it means so much to them.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yep.
I think, yeah. Anyways. Well, I hope that inspired you guys tonight. How would you live different if you knew your day? The day you were going to leave this earth, if you knew, how would you live different today? Are you leaving an inheritance, which you should? Build up wealth, whatever you need to do to set your kids up in a good place. But I would say even as important, if not more important, would be the legacy that you live. And that's what you leave in someone. That's the character, the example, the passion, the spirituality, the faith, all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Are you leaving those things? And are you leaving it with the people that you know you need to be leaving it with? Because so many people are sucking our time. Man.
Yeah.
People want our time, whether it's work or just energy vampires.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So true.
People are always trying to suck your time and energy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a knock on anybody. It's just, if you're not intentional about it, you'll find yourself never accomplishing anything.
Yeah.
So anyways, that was my day. It was a good one. Felt pretty good about what happened today. Felt inspired.
Good.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. This is day
10.
Day 10
We'll
of
see you
28
for
days.
Day 11.
Day 11's tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Saturday? So we need to do it before 10 or 11 o'clock.
Yes.
Should we set a time? Do we have anything tomorrow? We're planning in front of you guys.
I have dinner with my mom and sisters tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. 7:30 p.m.
Then maybe I'll do it at 7:30. Or do you want to do it with me before? Probably not.
I don't care.
Where do you have to drive?
Either Norman or Moore. I'm not sure where.
Oh. We could do in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just make sure you follow me on Facebook or YouTube. The links are in the description of this video, wherever you're watching. If you're on Megan's Facebook, make sure you follow me as well on Facebook. And then you can also, by follow, I mean, you become friends with somebody, but you can also hit follow. And that will give you a notification when we're live. So it might be 3 p.m. It might be 7 p.m.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. But it will be before 11 p.m.
Make yourself available between the hours of...
Yeah, we're like a cable company.
We're like cable window.
Yeah,
time.
Cox. We'll be there between 1 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have Cox, but I remember they did that one time.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Day 10. We'll be back for day 11, 28 days straight. I hope today inspired you. I hope that maybe it caused you just to say, how would I live different today?
Gonna live like you were dying.
On that note, thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Good night.
Hey, we really, really do appreciate you guys taking time to hang out with us. Those of you that are live with us, and also those of you that watch the replay, which is way more people watch the replay, probably because we always go live at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And they're in bed. But thank you to all you guys. Shout out to all of you that watch live with us, that are on the replay. We really have enjoyed hanging out with you.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.